Hi everyone. I'm re-recording this video because I guess my previous video wasn't capturing the audio. So it's now been 1 year, 6 months, which previously 6 months ago I set my goal to go from 200 pounds to 180, which I have been able to do. I actually reached 180 pounds a month early at the 1 year, 5 month mark. Um, However, at the end of November, I was hoping to be at 175, get a little ahead, but it seems I'm still around 180-ish, 178. Um, just because I had a bit of a setback this month. At the beginning of the month, I had a work event. It was like a Monte Carlo event at a hotel. Um, I got a suit and everything, nice dress shoes. When I got to the hotel though, there was like this driveway that was made of like pebbles and epoxy. It was very slippery, and it's not a good combination with dress shoes, which is also slippery. When I was getting up to the hotel, there was like this homeless guy that was crazed out of his mind, probably on some kind of drugs or something, who decided that he wanted to follow me as soon as I passed by him. So I started picking up the pace to try to get into the hotel lobby to avoid him. And as I stepped on like the pebble epoxy driveway, um, I had a slip and fall. Unfortunately, I did catch myself, so it wasn't like too bad. I hit my palm like right here on my palm when I caught myself, which injured my muscle here a lot. In fact, I'm still recovering like 3 weeks later. But unfortunately, when I hit the ground on my hand right here, I think the force went all the way up to my tricep and it just like blew my tricep out, which I didn't even notice until I got to the gym like the next day. Because like walking around, like, yeah, this part stung, um, but otherwise I was relatively fine until I got to try to bench press the next day at the gym, and I could not budge it at all. Like my tricep just would not even work. Um, so I took like 3 weeks off for my upper body workouts at the gym. I still did some lower body workouts, but it kind of messed up my routine. And there were some days where I'm like, I just don't feel like going. And unfortunately, that also messed up my diet too. I became lax on my diet. Uh, I didn't like go like all out messing up my diet. I still relatively kept my diet, but like I have like a little bit of a cheat day on weekends where I'd get like some chips and salsa, which maybe I got like a little bit too much too often, and plus the Monte Carlo event that screwed up my diet. Thanksgiving kind of screwed up my diet a little bit too. So it just hasn't been a really great month for me, unfortunately. You'll see on my chart that I kind of skipped the gym quite a lot in the month of November, unfortunately. Uh, I think December as well will be a bit tough because I'm going to be moving in December. So there's going to be a couple of weekends dedicated to that. And then also, I'll be flying to Idaho for Christmas. So I'm going to be gone for a week. And that's also 2 more weekends I won't be able to go at the gym. And my diet during that week will also consist of whatever I end up having up there. That's not part of my normal weekly routine. So hopefully I'll get back on track come January. I'll try not to go overboard in the month of December either, and still try to lose weight, obviously. But it was a bit disappointing because at the beginning of November, I was like 178 pounds, and then at the end of November, I still stayed at 178 pounds. To be fair, during the third week of November, though, I hit like 175, which was on track of where I should be at, but then due to weight fluctuations, it started just going back up to like 178 in the last week, which was unfortunate. So you'll see from my progress photos. Let me change this here. Well, first off, on the chart, you see beginning in November, I was like 178, but then at the end, still 178. I did manage to reach like 175 ish. This is my lowest here at the 3 week mark, but then it just started climbing up again due to weight fluctuations, unfortunately. This is my most recent progress photo here. which I took December 2nd. I was trying to wait a couple of days to see if the weight fluctuations would go back down, and they just haven't, and I don't want to delay getting this video out. Uh, this was my progress photo in the previous month, um, November 1st. So it's the same weight, so you don't really like see much of a difference, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Uh, so life happens. I did reach my goal on time, so I'm happy for that. I was hoping I could end um, this month or start this month, however you look at it, at like 175, 176 ish. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but hopefully by next month I can. And so now I'm going to set my new goal. My new goal will be 6 months from now at the 2 year mark, which would be my 2 year anniversary. So at the end of May, beginning of June, I'm hoping to hit 160. So that'd be trying to lose 20 more pounds in the next 6 months, which should be perfectly doable. That's only like 4 pounds a month, uh, and getting there a month faster in just 5 months. So I should have plenty of time to get there, and I could probably get there even sooner than 6 months. But I just want to make sure that I stay on track, so I don't want to overset the goal. So that's my new goal, and we'll see how December goes.